Good morning, everyone. I know we're past the first week of August. It's Tony here from the Prime Real Estate team, along with your friends Megan and Daniel. We like giving you guys sales reports in the Victoria real estate market. And we like doing it the first couple of days of the month, but it's been kind of interesting because it's been a combination of being busy, being away, a little this, a little that, trying to get everyone together. But here we are, minus David, who is away right now. He's off in Japan having a visit. Anyways, let's get to talking about what happened in the month of July. How are you guys doing? Tell everyone what happened. What did you bump into?
It's
Megan.
definitely been interesting out there. I've seen some lower price points of condos moving in multiple offer situations. I've been seeing some higher price condos sitting for a while. And then I've also been seeing sellers negotiating, fixing a lot of things for buyers to kind of make the deals happen. Like if there was a fix in the drywall or something, they're more willing to do it than they would have been before.
Yeah, and was not a factor before when the market was really, really busy and something was to be done. The seller would just say, "No, you're on your own."
Yeah, we'll wait for the other 12 offers to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Daniel?
Seeing a couple of little trends on me personally or my business personally. I've had a little uptick in buyers. So I don't know, it's a balance, right? The rates are up, but they're still seeing some things that they're saying are, more in their wheelhouse or a bit better price than what they're looking at, say, a year ago. So I'm definitely running around with more buyers this summer than I was last.
Yeah.
And then on the seller end, I'm encountering people that are feeling pressured by their mortgage rates. So, they've locked into a variable and it's gone up significantly. And I'm getting calls about, is it time to list or downsize often? Like, let's get out of the house now and look for a townhouse or something like that. I've had a few of those calls in the last couple of weeks.
Well, there's no question. It was a busy month for the Prime Real Estate team. In fact, I think it was the busiest for 2023 so far. A lot of stuff happened, and it's funny because we're already in August right now. So, I mean, we should be telling this story next month. But it seemed like with the long weekend and everything, traffic has sort of started slowing down a little bit. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff in the month of July. We had had a property that sold in 3 hours, had multiple offers, had a whole bunch of interesting things. Story that I will say was one of the properties had a bidding war, multiple offers, where two of the offers were conditional to the sale of the buyer's home. And it shocks me because, of course, that's not a competitive offer. I mean, why would you try to compete when your client still needs to sell? Of course, the winning offer was the one that didn't have to sell, and also actually offered a stronger price as well too. So seeing all sorts of stuff. Let's talk stats here super quick here, folks. And as always, you can always just pause or have a look at the stats information that I'll put down the link here. We ended up the month with 595 sales. That is 16.7% above last year. I've been telling the story. We know that the sales stats will be higher this year, probably for the rest of the year, because of the fact that we're comparing to a part of time last year where things started slowing down. So it looks like the numbers are higher, still not super high. And the reason why it's not super high is because the inventory is still not super high. Even though inventory is up 11% from last year, we're at 2,400 active listings. I'll get back to that in a second. But if you look at average prices here, everyone, average price for single family home, 396,864, which looks like it's up 16.5%. Oh my goodness, prices are back up again. Well, like I said, it depends, because what happens is when you compare, here we are. You know what's really interesting, guys? I'm going to have to check with the real estate board because I'm not sure why there's a discrepancy in the numbers. See, I just said a moment ago that the stats were 394, and yet here we have it 374. Anyways, we'll get back to that. In any event, when you look at this, it shows, yeah, we're so much higher than 1,204. But if you look at the list here, 1,204 was the second lowest it's been. It was low also in the month of November last year at 1,169. It's still not at its peak. Its peak, as we have known for some time, was back over this way here, which was that sort of April, May of last year. So prices are basically coming back. Now, this also has to do with the fact that we're looking at the averages. So it does mean that there are likely, and there have been more higher end properties sell. It affects the average. But in any event, it's not going down. That's the main thing, right? Active listings, as I said, 2,400. This is the highest mark since back in 2020, since August, September of 2020, which had 2,500 active listings. You look at the rest of the gap between then and now, we had many months that were 11 to 1,300, 1,000. It's been a low inventory cycle for sure. But again, when you look at other months of July, it's common to see 3,900, 4,500, 5,100. We're still low on the inventory side of things. So what is going on? Well, the demand it remains. People still are moving here. We met with people just this past couple of days who are moving here to Victoria, and it's a lifestyle choice, and it has nothing to do with interest rates. It has nothing to do with what's going on out there in the market. They want to escape the snow. They want to enjoy outdoor lifestyle. That's what we got lots of here, right? But unfortunately, it costs money to be here and to be a Victoria resident. In general, the market is doing just fine, and we might be a little bit quieter here in the month of August. You think about it, it's kind of common. It's summertime for most, thinking about doing other things. But I don't think, even though, Daniel, yeah, the interest rates are definitely affecting people in the lower end of the market and investors, because they know that when renewal time comes in a year or two, it might be painful with payments going up and not being able to increase rent, of course. So many things happening, but I think, we're here and we're here to work, right? Well, the three of us anyways, right, guys?
100%. Yeah, this July has been real proof of how resilient this market is in Victoria, right? So.
Exactly. Well, hey, listen, thanks for watching, everyone. And again, apologies for the late report, because I know we're already at August the 9th, but we'll be here for you this time next week or next month. And as always, if you got any questions, you want to talk about what's going on out there in the real estate market, just reach out to us. We'd be happy to chat with you. See you soon.
Yeah.